Hey guys, welcome back. In the previous video, we had seen how we could configure the pipelines in the control plane. Uh, in this video, we'll be seeing how we can configure the policies for the policy gateway uh, using multi-tenant registry. So what is this multi-tenant registry? Basically is assume that you have an organization and multiple departments under the organization, and there might be multiple applications under the department. So suppose if you configure a policy at the organization level, the AI control plane should make sure that it is cascaded to all the department, applicable to all the department. And uh, it should also mention that whether that policy, if in case of conflicts between the policies set at the organization level or at the department level, what should be overridden. So such kind of policy configurations can be done using agents. So we'll be seeing that now. For that, I'll be configuring some policies under organization level, and then under finance department, and one under HR department. For this, we'll be using governance registry class. So first I'll define the policies for organization. Here I'll be blocking any tool sending the data to the external parties. So this policy is applicable throughout the organization. And I've just named a dummy name as Acme Corp. However, this is not related to any of the Acme Corp that is really existing. I don't even know whether any such corporation exists or not. If it does exist, it has nothing to do with this. And for finance department, I'll be creating one policy that any of the payments above 20K need CFO approval. And for the HR department, I'll be configuring any employee termination or record deletion must have a HR director approval. So with these three policies, I'll be registering these three policies under governance registry. Uh, Under governance registry, the org ID is Acme Corp and organization policies are listed here. You can have one or more policies listed under this. And the conflict resolution, most restrictive. That means organization policy takes priority. And next comes under the departments. We have finance department and the policies under the finance department. And I'm registering HR department as well, along with its policies. And under every department, I'll be registering the policies for particular apps, that is FinOps apps, for HR apps. You can have multiple apps also registered under each department, and the policies pertaining to that. And as you can see here, FinOps app has its own policies, which we had declared earlier in the previous videos, earlier in the playlist. That is using YAML policies. Along with that, we have a department level policy, which we have just defined here. And next, coming to the HR app doesn't have any policies itself as such, but all the policies that are applicable for HR department are applicable for HR app. As such, we have declared a HR policy here that any employee termination or record deletion must be approved by the HR director. So that policy is applicable for HR app or maybe any app that HR is going to register. So there can be multiple agents within the application itself. So we can have the policies for each agent registered as well. So if you see the hierarchy, the organization comes at the topmost in the hierarchy of governance registry. Next comes the department, and next comes the application, and then comes the agent. And we have the granularity of policies across each of this layer or hierarchy level. So let us see if this is configured. Yes, it does. And let us test it with a small task. So here I'm running a FinOps agent, but as you can see that FinOps agent itself doesn't have any policy set as such, but there is a policy at the department level. So definitely the policy that is declared at the department level should be applicable for this agent. Cool. So there is a payment threshold which was applied for the department. Anything about 25K should be approved by the CFO. Sorry, it has applied the YAML policies uh, policy that was declared prior, which is 25K, whereas at the department level, yes, we have configured it for 20K. So it has applied the immediately above available policy, that is for the application from the FinOps app, not the department level, the immediate parent. Let us try and test one more for HR. So I'm spinning up HR agents here and trying to see if the organization policy gets executed here. Okay, as we can see that the risk is low because there is also a reason that is available why the employee record is getting deleted. But since the HR department itself has a policy configured that any deletion should have HR director approval, even with the low risk, it has escalated this particular action by the agent. Approval required for this action as per the HR department policy. Cool. Great. So now we have seen how the multi-tenancy policy implementation can be done using agents. Isn't this amazing? I just love this feature. I hope you do. You also do. Thank you very much for watching and staying with us so far. In the next video, we'll be discussing about the observability and the audit trail, as well as after that we'll be discussing about the data classification. Thank you very much.